Youth is a transition period where individuals experience marked changes in the way they think, feel, act, and interact with other people. Most Filipino youth today differ from their parents and other adults in that they have to deal with all of these changes in the context of a changing social environment heavily influenced by globalization and rapid technological progress. Far from being mere passive actors, the Filipino youth of today actively negotiate their way through maturity aided by internal resources that allow them to withstand frustration and make sense of what they are really experiencing. Such resources, however, are not inexhaustible. Overly strained by thoughts about securing good education, landing decent paying jobs, and their burgeoning sexuality, some of them may be tempted to engage in behaviors that put them at great risk, seriously marring their chances for a great, bright future. Because of this, parents may need to communicate more and explore better ways of reaching out their young so that parents could be partners with their young in appreciating the complexities of growing up. Government agencies may need to cooperate and coordinate with each other more so that they could optimally deliver services geared towards the development of the youth's full potential. The community in general and private sector in particular may need to take a more active involvement in youth development as public funds are becoming more and more hard to come by. No less than a team effort is indeed necessary to take on this formidable task of facilitating the youth's transformation into capable and productive adult members of our society. For the advocacy for youths, a lifelong process, growth and development. Human development is a lifelong process of physical, behavioral, cognitive, and emotional growth and change. Throughout the process, each person develops attitudes and values that guide choices, relationships, and understanding. The youths are about to understand their development in behavior, cognitive, and emotional growth and change. Here are a few examples. Have the capacity to develop long lasting, mutual, and healthy relationships if they have the foundation for this development, trust, positive past experiences, and an understanding of love. Understand their own feelings and have the ability to analyze why they feel a certain way. Begin to place less value on appearance and more on personality. Understand that they are sexual and understand the options and consequences of sexual expression. Choose to express their sexuality in ways that they are may or may not include shared sexual behaviors. Recognize the components of healthy and unhealthy relationships. Have a clear understanding of pregnancy and of HIV and other sexual transmitted infections. Recognize the impact various media have on cultural views about sex. Have the capacity to learn about intimate, loving long term relationships. Have an understanding of their own sexual orientation. This is different than sexual behavior. Discuss together the factors, including age, mutual consent, protection, contraceptive use, love, intimacy, and etc. Reinforce the youth's ability to make decisions while providing information on which they can base those decisions. Discuss exploitative behavior and why it is unhealthy and, in some cases, illegal. Help your youth identify various physical and verbal responses to avoid or get away from sexual situations that make them feel uncomfortable. Acknowledge that teens have many future life options, that some may marry or parent while others may remain single and childless. Use exclusive language that recognizes that some youth may be gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender. Remember the right info at the right time. Sexuality is also a lifelong process. Infants, children, teens, and adults are sexual beings. Just it is important to enhance a youth's physical, emotional, and cognitive growth, So it is important to lay the foundation for a youth's sexual growth. Adults have a responsibility to help young people understand and accept their evolving sexuality. Thank you.